Why it's better to cruise on steroids than to come off cold turkey. Didn't think I'd be saying that many years ago, but I am saying that now because I'm a lot more smarter, a lot more wiser to know better now that we should never ever go cold turkey off steroids. And here's a few reasons why. I'm not going to list them. I should have said a few, but there's no numbers. Now, one of the main reasons that we should never ever do cold turkey is it's going to upset your hormone balance. Like it will imbalance your hormone. So let's draw a line over here. Let's imagine that our testosterone is high and all the hormones are at its peak. And all of a sudden, we feel very toxic, we feel very ill, we feel very shitty, we've done the bodybuilding show, we look good, but we just feel shit within ourselves and we're thinking, this is it, this is the end of the line for me right now. I want to come off steroids for multiple reasons. I want to come off steroids to clean my body out. This is one of the main common things. Then I'm going to start going back on steroids. I want to come off steroids because I've had enough of steroids. Or I want to come off steroids and I want to, start TRT or whatever the reason. Those are generally the reasons why people come off steroids and start PCT. So your testosterone's high over here. All of a sudden you come off. Now you are just going to do this. Hit rock bottom. Physically and emotionally. That's literally it. Like, I don't give a shit who you are out there. I don't care what protocol you're doing, what PCT you're doing, Clobin, Novadex, HCG, HMG. You could be doing every single PCT protocol out there. All together combined. If you are not taking testosterone, if you come off cold turkey, you are going to crash. I don't give a shit what your coach says. I don't care what it says on Google that you can keep 90% of your gains if you make sure your carbs are high and you can keep 100% of your gains if you're training heavy. Bullshit. When you come off steroids, cold turkey, you are 100% going to lose your gains. Now, I'm not saying you're going to lose them all, but you're definitely going to lose the hardness. You're definitely going to lose that protein synthesis, that feeling of hard, ripped, tough muscle. You're definitely going to lose strength. You're definitely going to lose sleep. You're definitely going to lose libido. Everything is going to go to shit to a degree. And then when you start looking shit, psychologically, you're going to think, what the hell is going on with my physique? And once that starts looking shit, mentally, you start going into a downward spiral. I've seen it happen many times. Many people have come to me, clients included. Well, not the new clients, of course, because anyone who's a client with me now will know I know better than that, than to take them off cold turkey. But for most guys who will go from steroids, come off, they come to me and they say, Fadi, I need to do something about this. What the hell shall I do? I need you to save my life, pretty much. And I always say, I'm here, bro, to save your life. And I'm here to save your life as well. So that's the first thing. You lose all your gains, or most of your gains. You look shit, you feel shit. And that is why you should never, ever come off steroids cold turkey. Now, there's probably more to it than that as well. So there's all sorts of organs in the inside. There's your skin as well, which is a very big thing. Let's just talk about skin. Skin being one of the largest organs in your body. It is very, how can I say? It's controlled by hormones. We know that when we get spots. People always say, oh, use this skin cream, use this skincare. Hey, maybe bath in, tonic water and make bullshit, bro. If you want good skin, you make sure, number one, first things first, your hormones are in check. And we know that. There's a lot of people out there that are doing a lot of good stuff with their skin. They're doing the top skincare, but they have acne, they have shit skin. Why? Because they don't control and balance their hormones. Their hormones are going all over the place. And we know this from puberty. When you hit puberty, what happens? Your hormones take a massive hit. And then what happens to your face? You come out in spots. Every single person it happens to me. When I hit puberty, puberty came very early for me, first of all, right? My balls dropped quick, bro. I remember having hair under my armpits at the age of 10. Literally that easy, that early. I had a tash. I was like, holy shit, what the hell's going on here? What the hell's happening here? Pubes were growing, voices dropped, everyone else in schools, a little bit of squeaky voice, and me, I'm like, yo, yeah, how you doing, guys, you all right? That's exactly, I was like scared to speak almost at the time. So puberty came very early, very, very early for me. And with puberty, what happens? You get a little bit oily skin, you get some spots, even on your back, on my lower back. I was like, what the hell's going on here? I know I wasn't taking steroids at 10 years old. It's what happens, it's puberty, guys. So we know hormones play a massive role in skincare, and it's the biggest organ that we have. I think it's the biggest organ. I might have read that on Google. But anyway, it's a very large organ. Let's just say that. Your kidneys, your livers, everything is like in a massive state of shock. Probably for the better if you're coming off a heavy steroid cycle, but nonetheless, still takes a big hit. Now, what is the safest way to do it? Now, depending on your cycle, I'm not going to blanket statement every single cycle over here, but if you are on a heavy dose of steroids, the first thing you need to do is half that dose. You need to keep some sort of testosterone in there. What does that do? Yes, you might have an initial hit, so you're going to fall off the track a little bit, but you're still going to have enough in there to not upset the cart too much. You can then, if you're post-competition rebound cycle, then you come off to half and you just maintain, relax, get your body, let it settle in, get from 3 to 5% body fat up to 10, put a little bit of fat on, it's okay, you're going to be healthier, trust me, your organs and everything is going to thank you for it later. Stay on half a dose, and then maybe after 4 weeks, you want to bring that right the way down to a TRT dose, and you want to hover around there for as long as possible. Now, if you want to know exactly what to do, link is in the description. Buy my TRT protocol. All the cycles are explained in there, up to the TRT plus stack. For those people who know, comment down below. Right, so that is how you come off steroids. Never, ever go cold turkey. Now, how do you come off? Of course, we're still on TRT, we're still on, right? So we've now taken the dose right down to, let's say, 0.5 ml of test a week, which is 100 milligram. The muscle mass that you were supposed to lose, you would have lost. The leanness you were supposed to lose, you would have lost. Okay, I mean, you can still stay pretty lean. You can still do 8 to 10% body fat if you're just on hovering TRT dose. But now, what have you done there? You were still going to lose muscle. You're still going to lose muscle here, but just not as much. There, your health is going total shit. Here, your health is going okay. Now, we do blood work. We make sure everything's in check. Now, if you feel that you want to come off the juice completely, because it is the devil, it's horrible, you're dead against it, you never want to do steroids again, then that's fine. Then do a PCT, and then the crash from here to here doesn't feel as bad. But the crash from here to here is massive. So what you want to do is just slowly take a few steps. Simple as climb down the mountain the long way around. Don't abseil. It's very dangerous. I mean, if you're not abseil, then great. But when it comes to steroids, always go the long, easy route. Never, ever go cold turkey if you're coming off any cycle, even if it's TRT. Hopefully this gave you some value. Comment down below, like, and please subscribe.